Bananas y Zeus colleagues, Imina 35 na legislature in Guam is back from recess. We are now going to acknowledge Legislative Secretary Senator Amanda Shelton. You are recognized.
Situus Masi, Madam Speaker, Buenas and Hafide colleagues. Madam Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to go back to motions.
On the motion to go back to motions, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Legislative Secretary, you're still recognized.
Situus Masi, Madam Speaker, again, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill number 251-35 onto the session agenda.
Do you have a title for that, Legislative Secretary?
Yes, ma'am. Bill number 251-35 is an act to appropriate $238,190.70 from the GCC Endowment Fund Series 2001B to the Guam Community College pursuant to Section 221306 of Article 13 of Chapter 22 of Title V of the Guam Code Annotated for fiscal year 2020.
On that motion, is there an objection? Hearing or seeing none, motion carries. Legislative Secretary, you still have the floor.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Again, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill number 367-35 onto the session agenda.
Can you read the title, please?
Yes, ma'am. The bill is 367-35, an act relative to the allocation of payment to eligible Guam residents during the state of public health emergency due to the COVID-19 pandemic, to be known as the Adzuda Imengafa Help for Families Program.
Thank you. Is there an objection?
And Madam Speaker, may I add that I have requested a public hearing waiver due to the emergency circumstances.
Yes. Senator Lee, you are recognized.
Situus
Do you have a
Masi,
point?
Madam Speaker, and good morning, colleagues. Just a point of information on this bill. As the previous speaker had said, this bill has not been referred yet, and it has not had a public hearing, so I just wanted to inform the body of that.
Thank you, Senator. Minority Leader, do you have an objection or a point of information?
Yes, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, this is similar to the bill that was tried to put on the session agenda, Bill 366, which was also, it was objected and voted not to place on the agenda. This is the same similar bill. So I
Senator,
object, Madam Speaker.
thank you.
Again, it's very
not
important.
debatable. If there's an objection, I'll call for the vote now. All those in favor on the motion by Legislative Secretary, there has been an objection. Please signify by raising your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Motion carries. Legislative Secretary, you still have the floor on motions. Is there anything else?
That's all for me, Madam Speaker. Thank you
Madam
very
Speaker,
much.
Madam Speaker.
Minority Leader, do you have, we're on motions right now.
Yes, Madam Speaker. I like to make a motion to reconsider the vote and roll call of the last motion placing Bill 367 on the agenda for reconsideration.
There is a motion for reconsideration. Is there an objection? There is an objection. All those in favor, raise your hands. There's a motion for reconsideration on the previous vote, Senator Taitano. There has been an objection, so I'm calling for all those who wish to reconsider the vote. Please signify by raising your hand. Motion fails. We are on motions, colleagues. Anybody else? Senator Mary Torres, you are recognized.
Madam Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill 162-35 as substituted by the Committee on Health, Tourism, Historic Preservation, Land and Justice into the second reading file.
Can you please read the title, Senator?
Yes, Bill 162-35 is an act to add a new subsection B5 to Section 4303 and a new subsection E to Section 4305, and to amend Section 4308 of Article 3, Chapter 4, Title 19 Guam Code Annotated. Madam Speaker, this is relative to terminating the parent-child relationship of a parent who is found by clear and convincing evidence to have committed the offense of criminal sexual conduct against the other parent, resulting in the conception of a child.
There has been a motion. Senator Lee, I'm going to recognize you have a point of information.
Sudos Masi, Madam Speaker, and yes, a point of information for the body. This bill was referred, it had a public hearing. The committee report did not meet the core deadline. However, the committee report was approved by the Committee on Rules and placed online for our colleagues and for the public on the 8th of June. And I do want to just note that I believe the mover of this motion also made mention of this bill during our core meeting. Sudos Masi.
Thank you, Senator Lee. On that motion by Senator Mary Torres, is there an objection? Seeing or hearing none, motion carries. Senator Torres, any more motions?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Senator Torres. Anyone else on motion? Senator Jim Moylan, you are recognized on the motion.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Notwithstanding the House rules, I move to place Bill number 9-35LS on session agenda.
Senator Moylan, can you please read the title?
Yes, Madam Speaker. Bill 9-35 is an act to repeal Section 2 of Public Law 34116 and to amend subsection 26202A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J1, and J2 of Chapter 26, Title 11, Guam Code Annotated, relative to reducing the business privilege tax from 5% to 4%.
Thank you. On the motion to place on, is there an objection? Senator Lee, is that an objection or
Senator, sorry,
point
Speaker.
information?
Just a point of information. Yeah. So if you could acknowledge us and we can let you know what our motion is. So just a point of information, there was a hearing on this bill, but no committee report has been submitted, and so it's not available online for our colleagues to view. It wasn't submitted within our kind of 24-hour period that we typically have. So just information for the body.
Thank you very much, Senator Lee. On that motion, is there an objection? There is an objection. All those in favor of Bill 9, please signify by raising your hand. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Motion fails. Any other motion? Who? Colleagues, I did gavel in. I'm going to ask the body again for a recount, as I did not count 8, and the clerks are showing me different. All those in favor to put Bill 9 on the session agenda, please signify by raising your hand. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Motion carries. Anybody else on motions? Anybody else in motions? Majority Leader. Do you have a motion, Senator Terlai or Senator Lee? You raised up your hand. Senator Lee, I will recognize, do you have a point of
So just
information
lastly,
or
Madam
motion?
Speaker, if we could just take a brief recess?
Thank you. We are in a brief recess. Imina 35 na legislature in Guam is back from recess. Senator Lee, Majority Leader Vice Speaker Nelson, I will recognize you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'd like to make a motion that we move to the voting file to vote on our nominees.
To vote for the appointees.
And that's correct, to vote for the appointees.
There has been a motion. Minority Leader, do you have a point of information or you have an objection?
Madam Speaker, I
Yes.
thought we're still in motions right now, is that right? And
Yeah, so she just posed the motion.
yeah, and then I object because there are other people who have motions too that they want to place bills on the session agenda as well. So I object and we stay in motion so that everyone has the opportunity to place their bills on.
Thank you, Minority Leader. There has been an objection to the motions, to the motion by Vice Speaker Majority Leader Nelson. All those in favor on the Vice Speaker motion, please signify by raising your hand. Vice Speaker Nelson's motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Motion carries. Colleagues, we will be in a moment's recess so that the clerk can make sure she uploads everything. Y 35 na legislatura in Guam is back from recess. Colleagues, we are now on item 18, number 2 of the voting file. On the nomination of Robert C. Titano to serve as a member of the Civil Service Commission All those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Colleagues, Robert C. Titano received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Dana A. Gutierrez to serve as a judge of the Superior Court of Guam, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Senator Castro. Senator Castro, aye. Senator Lee.
Ungen.
Senator Lee, aye. Senator Marsh Titano. Senator Marsh Titano, aye. Senator Moylan.
Aye.
Senator Moylan, aye. Senator Munya. Senator Munya, aye. Speaker Munya Barnes.
Ungen.
Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Vice Speaker Nelson.
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, aye. Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator San Augustine.
Again.
Senator San Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Taidagui.
Again.
Senator Taidagui, aye. Senator Pito Terlahi. Senator Pito Terlahi, aye. Senator Therese Terlahi.
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi, aye. Senator Torres.
Again.
Senator Torres, aye.
Dana A. Gutierrez received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Dana A. Gutierrez is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Drima Asor to serve as a member of the Department of Parks and Recreations Commission, all those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Drima Asor received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Rolando C. Sabeda to serve as a member, Visual Arts, of the Guam Council on the Arts and Humanities Agency's Board of Directors, all those in favor, please raise your hand. Rolando C. Zebeda received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Anicia Delia to serve as a member of the Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority Board of Commissioners, all those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Anicia Delia received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Dr. Anita B. Enriquez to serve as a member of the Guam Land Use Commission, all those in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Dr. Anita B. Enriquez received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. On the nomination of Louisa M. Westling to serve as a member of the Guam Ancestral Lands Commission, all those in favor, please raise your hands. Louisa M. Westling received unanimous support and is duly confirmed by this body. We're going to take a moment's recess. Hold on. y 1085 in the legislature in Guam is back from recess. Majority Leader, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'd like to make a motion that we recess, understanding that the clerks need time to move our nominees forward, especially because we have the State of Judiciary coming up this Friday. So I'd like to make a motion that we recess till 1:30. This will also give us an opportunity to take a look at the bills that have been introduced and for us to research them and see how we can further amend them. Thank you, Madam Speaker. 1:30.
1:30. Is there an objection to this motion?
Yes, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I object
Madam-
on the
okay.
opportunity for us to put other bills on the agenda so that we do have the
There
opportunity
is an
to
objection,
review.
Minority Leader. All those in favor to recess to 1:30 signify by raising your hand. Motion carries. We are in recess to 1:30.